There is a strange and painful truth about human nature. We often return to the very things that broke us. We go back to people who hurt us, to habits that drained us, to memories that make our chest tighten. Even when we swear it's over, even when we know we deserve better, something inside pulls us backward. And the worst part is that we rarely understand why. It feels shameful, irrational, almost pathetic. But it isn't. It's psychology, and it runs deeper than we think. The mind is not designed to choose happiness first. It chooses familiarity. It chooses what feels known, predictable, and emotionally memorized. Even if that thing once caused us pain, a destructive relationship can feel safer than a healthy unknown, simply because the heart already knows the rhythm of that destruction. You can predict the pain. You can brace for it, and the brain mistakes this predictability for security. That is why people cling to toxic connections long after they should have left. Memory is another trickster. It never tells the full story. It highlights the warm moments and fades the painful ones. When someone hurt us, but once made us feel loved, our brain replays the love louder than the pain. Especially at night, especially when we feel lonely, the past suddenly looks gentle, almost beautiful. Not because it truly was, but because nostalgia edits the truth. Nostalgia is a talented liar. It paints the past with colors that never existed. We also return to the past because of emotional incompletion. Humans hate unfinished endings. When a relationship ends without peace, without answers, without closure, the heart becomes restless. It starts searching for a missing piece, even if that missing piece lies in the hands of the person who broke us. We go back hoping to rewrite the ending, to fix what we couldn't fix before, to finally feel understood or valued. But returning to a wound doesn't heal it. It just reopens it. Many people return because they believe they can change someone with enough patience, love, or sacrifice. They hold on to the potential of what the relationship could have been, not what it actually was. Hope becomes addictive. It blinds logic, softens boundaries, and convinces us to try just one more time. But real change requires responsibility, awareness, and effort, things that cannot be forced. Without them, the past stays the past, no matter how much we wish otherwise. Fear also chains us to what once hurt us. Fear of being alone, fear of starting over, fear that we might never find someone better, fear that maybe we're too damaged to deserve more. Fear creates the illusion that the past is safer simply because it is familiar, and so we sink back into old patterns, even when they suffocate us, because the unknown feels colder than the pain we already know. Another reason is identity. When you spend enough time in a painful situation, it becomes part of your self-image. You begin to believe that chaos is normal, that disappointment is expected, that emotional instability is just how relationships work. Breaking free doesn't require leaving the person, it requires rebuilding yourself. That's the hard part, and most people avoid it. Yet the truth remains, you don't need to relive the ruin to rise from it. You don't need to revisit the fire to learn not to touch it again. Healing is not found in repetition but in separation. The past cannot offer a different outcome just because you wish for one. It can only repeat what it always has. You return to the past because a part of you is still trying to understand something. But not every chapter gives explanations. Some are meant to end without answers. Some people are meant to be lessons, not destinations. Some stories teach you through pain what you couldn't learn through peace. Real growth begins when you stop romanticizing what hurt you, when you stop telling yourself that old love was almost enough, when you stop chasing closure from people who cannot offer it. Healing starts when you choose yourself over your memories, when you choose to walk into uncertainty instead of repeating what broke you, when you realize that the pain you knew is not safer than the peace you've never felt. The past doesn't hold your happiness. It holds your wounds. Your future begins the moment you understand that familiarity is not love and returning is not healing. You deserve something that doesn't hurt. You deserve a love that feels steady, not terrifying. A life that feels peaceful, not exhausting. And you will find it not behind you, but ahead. But only when you finally stop going back to the things that once destroyed you.